Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Vicky, Melanie, Gemma, Leslie, Melissa, and Becky, Sarah, Shelley. How are we all? Are we okay? Have we had a good weekend? Oh, I need to close that blind. Hang on, because otherwise my lighting is going to be all off. There we go. Woo. Hello, 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 hello. Are we all okay? I caught a little bit of sun this weekend. I did a barbecue yesterday for Aaron's family, and yeah, look, I caught the sun. It was only like 20 degrees as well, so I don't know how I did that. I'm like, look, on my arm. So you see me a little bit pink, that's why, but hopefully it will die down quite fast. But I hope you've all had a good weekend. Hello, 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 hello. Katie, oh, I hope you and little one are doing well. Did I have sunglasses on? I did. Why? Does it look... Yeah, I did have sunglasses on. Does it look funny? Oh, dear. And then, never mind. So I did do a post earlier, and I have popped it in the description of the order list and of the link today, that we are obviously only on egg pops. So if you have ordered, please keep in mind that we've only got the egg pops. We do have 4 pearl oysters if you've ordered a 4 pearl oyster, but it's you've only got egg pops. So if you would prefer to have an oyster, please let me know and I can pop you back until they arrive. Think it shows up on the camera? Oh gosh. Well, there's nothing I can do about it now. But yeah, I did have big old sunglasses on because it was very... I was cooking a barbecue and I was facing the sun, so I think that's what... So it was the heat from there and then the heat from there. It was a lot. Oh, never mind. Charlotte, so you can use a little bit of water. If not, I do have polishing cloths. I don't think they're on the website just yet. I really should pop them on there. Let me show you. Now, these are for jewellery as well, so... I only need one, I don't need a handful. Stop grabbing a handful. Yeah, they're for jewellery, so you may already have one at home. It's just like a jewellery polishing cloth. Where's my camera? So I've got these ones, Pearls of Brecon, and then it's literally polishing cloth. This one's just got my logo on it, that's all. But yeah, so you may already have these at home, like just little cloth, so that will... Don't put water on this. I mean, like put like a little bit of like tissue and water, just go with pearl, then polish it up, kind of thing. Should help. So yeah, I really should put these on the website because I've had them for years, all made up, ready to go. Thank you very much. Total. Oh, I'll put that over. Thank you, darling. Okay, so Diane, yep, I have to. Let me put the updated order list in the comments. So I may not have updated it on the page, but I have updated it here. So yes, you are on the list here. Similar, Sarah. Yeah, similar. So you may already have them at home. You may already sort of have access to them, buying them elsewhere. So, but that's it's that kind of material, if you like, that can help, but they use it to polish jewellery as well. So obviously with it being a pearl, it does need to be delicate, it does need to be something soft, something that's not textured or anything. But there is also a pearl care guide on the website which may help as well. So as I was saying, all this was posted on the page. I've just popped it in the comments because yeah, I don't know if I was if I updated it on the page yet. Need it with the logo. They are lovely. Honestly, they are lovely. I've got hundreds of them. I just don't know why I haven't put them on the website. They'd only be cheap. I just need to. If I leave it out, actually, where can I leave it? Where I'll. In fact, over here is better. Yeah. So if I leave it out, I'll try to remember to put them on there because they're just taking up a whole drawer. Right. So there is still space available for today, but like I said, do keep in mind there is only egg pops at the moment. So as long as you don't mind that, then you'll be added to today. If you prefer to have oysters, please pop it in the additional comments, and then obviously I can just pop you to the side. Excuse me. So, shall we get started for the day? I don't think there's any other updates other than I'm going to be trying to get the new stock on this week, which is the blue collection. I do have... I think I'm only going to put the blue collection on as the new stock in the next update, if you like. And then after that, it will be the other items we've got in. Just because that blue collection I've been teasing you with, haven't I? So if we can get that on as fast as we can, and then everything else can go on as and when. Kind of, Lillian. So it's like, I suppose the one that you get with your, is it? No, I don't think it is. I think the Specs one is slightly silkier. Slightly. But it is that same material. So you can try it. Definitely try it with the Specs one. Because that material won't harm the pearl. So yeah, if you've got spare glasses cloths, then definitely try that. This is a anti-tarnish silver one. But again... if it's to just polish the perler, but then, yeah, the Specs cloth wouldn't do harm. So why not try it? By all means, definitely. Yeah, it's just a polish. It's a silver polishing cloth. Exactly. That's exactly it. Yeah. Right. Panda Charm is on the way to me, not here yet. Campervan is... oh, I don't know if it's here or not, but it's either here or on the way. I just need to... unpack. I'm a little bit behind on my unpacking of jewellery. Elephants, yep, the elephants are here. There is a sloth on the way as well. Again, that's not here yet. I can't remember the rest. But yeah, there's lots of little bits and bobs coming or already here, but I'll get them on. Like I said, blue collection first. And then the other bits and bobs I won't then do a big upload. I'll just do, say, like 10 at a time every now and then. Because in that way, it's easier for me to manage. And it means that you guys aren't waiting as long in between. Jewellery uploads. There we go. Camel. No, but I think I can, Nicola. I mean, camel's quite a nice design. Like, it's not too intricate, if that makes sense. So camel would be possible. A whale. There's whale themed items. Oh no, there is a whale. It's got blue crystals on it. It's a charm though, so it is smaller. But it's a whale with, do you know like how the jellyfish is? It's a whale with those blue crystals on. But again, that's not here yet. It is on the way. Yay! Right. Let's get started. So, Anne Schickel, Anne, are you here? Oh, I haven't got an octopus yet, no. Star sign, we do have some star sign pendants on the website, Lynn, yes. If you go to themed jewellery, and then you can see, I think it's under Zodiac, you can see them there. Anne, hello. Anne, just to confirm, are you happy with egg pops? We can still do the 4-pearl oyster, as obviously the oyster, but with the rest of the openings, are you happy with egg pops? If not, I can sort of do the 4-pearl oysters today and put you back until the oysters arrive. Or if you don't mind, then of course we'll do them today. So I do apologise then that they're not here. It's only because you sort of pre-booked him for this day. So obviously at the time, there may have been oysters available, which is why I'm double checking. That's why you did another one to get the oyster. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. So you've got 7 openings altogether and a 4 pearl oyster. So you're happy with 4 pearl oyster, and then let's get 7 egg pops. Can you guys see that? Yeah. I can't do this all in one grip, so I'm going to do a 3, and then if we do a 4, don't know if I can do a 4. Oh, I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Let's go down. Ta-da! Right, so we're going to obviously start with the egg pops, and then we'll do your oyster at the end. Okay, so egg pop number 1. I feel like I should have a pot actually for the egg pops. It's fine, we'll see. Hoping for different colours. Okay, so first one is a 2 pearls in here. We've got a blood orange and a rose gold. So blood orange and rose gold to start with. Egg pop number 2. 3 pearls in that one. And you've got an autumn peach, a snow white, and a darker silver bells. Your next egg pop. 3 pearls in that one. You've got a watermelon, so it's just slightly lighter than that blood orange, if you can see there. So watermelon, a yolk, yeah, it is a yolk, it's a golden yolk yellow, and a midnight blue. Egg pop number 4. 2 pearls in that one. Now I am going to make up a row of 4 here at the top, if that's okay. So you've got a lighter yolk yellow, so almost more lemon yellow, but definitely does have that slight orangey tone. And then that gorgeous pastel green that we've been seeing as a newer sort of shade recently. 3 egg pops to go. So your next one. 4 pearls in that one. You've got a lighter silver bells, an amber, a bridal white, and a I think it's a it's a pickle green. That green up there, especially next to that one, looks more minty, doesn't it? It's not minty, but I suppose just next to that one it does have a different tone to him. Your next egg pop. 2 pearls in that one. And you've got a purple, so mixed between blue and purple, and a magenta. So a purple and a magenta. Again, I've just made it so we've got rows of 4 overall. I hope that's okay. Although at the end, Anne, I can pop it in a colour order if that helps. Or if you're happy to leave it as it is, then obviously that's absolutely fine as well. Your last egg pop. 4 pearls in that one. And you've got that new pinky purple, which is like a pinkle. A dove grey. No, it's not dove grey, sorry, it's a lighter lilac. So you can definitely see the purple tone, but it's very light, which makes it look like it's that silvery grey colour. But it is definitely a lighter lilac. Another bridal white, slightly more creamy, that one. And then a brighter amber. Colour order would be great, perfect. Well, what we'll do is we'll open up your 4 pearl oyster, and then I'll rearrange them all into a colour order for you, and then we can go through and decide what you'd like to do. So they're all your pearls from your egg pops. If we then move through to your oyster, double pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Sorry, one ran off backwards. There we go. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so quadding. And you have got here a lighter raspberry, another creamy white, a denim blue, and now it is a dark Pepsi blue. However, it's very close to being a TARDIS, but he does have that Pepsi tone, so it is a dark Pepsi blue. Now, Anne, I'm going to move these into the colour order for you. And then I'll need to know which ones you would like where. Or if there are any that you'd like to swap, we can do that for you as well. And if you would prefer to sort of take a longer time to, like as in, if you're not sure what you'd like now, you can take a screenshot and then email your choice across if you would prefer to. So if I take these up, and I'm going to put them in the colour order for you. Okay, so if we start with your darker ones, we're going to go darker silver bells and then lighter silver bells. We're then going to go into the whites, I think, and so we're going to do the snow white, then the bridal white, and then the slightly creamier whites. From there we'll go into a rose gold, then the autumn peach, both of the ambers, the blood orange. Actually no, let's go into, no, we will do blood orange, and then watermelon, raspberry, magenta, pinky purple, lilac purple. Then we're going to go denim blue, darker, actually no, we're going to go lilac purple, sorry, then blurple, then we'll go straight to the midnight blue, the dark Pepsi, the denim blue. Then you've got the pickle green, the lighter green, and then the lighter yolk, and then the golden yolk. Okay, so dark silver bells, light silver bells, snow whites, bridal whites, then 2 creamy whites. So 2 creamy whites. I've sort of gone like this. I always sort of go like this so that each end connects. Then rose gold, autumn peach, 2 ambers, blood orange, watermelon, raspberry, magenta, pinky purple, lilac, blurple, midnight blue, dark Pepsi, denim, pickle, lighter green, yolk yellow, golden yellow. What do you think to all of these? Now I will go through and measure definitely the largest for you. If you'd like me to measure them all, then obviously I will just continue measuring them. Excuse me. So your larger pearls, got to do that lilac. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. The blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And the Pepsi is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. So the largest is an 8.5. And then, yeah, what do you think? Yep, definitely. So just let me know which ones you'd like to swap out, and then of course what colours you'd like to add in, and then which ones you would like where. Second row, the two lightest ones. Okay. So if I just move them to the side until we've swapped some in. Top row, 3 whites. Okay. No, so the blacks are black. I mean, sometimes blacks can have a slight undertone of a colour, but if I can find you a true sort of black, then it should be black, if that makes sense. Black on the crouching cat. Yeah. I do have I didn't get my chocolates. Let me see if I've got two-tonal chocolates here. So I will have two-tonal chocolates. I just don't think I've got one here. But when you say tan, do you mean like going from like a really light brown into like the darker chocolatey tones? I don't have those sorts of tones, so it would be sort of a base chocolate and then possibly darker and lighter. Oh, hang on, wait. Where's my Silver Bells pot because some of the Silver Bells are silvery chocolatey, aren't they? That one is a two-tonal silver and chocolate. I'll look in my gunmetal pot as well, but I don't think there will be any in there, but we'll see. Why does it keep jumping out today? Actually it might be, I mean that one's slightly two-tonal, but he's very dark. Okay, so I've got two next to me, and then I do have lots of chocolates elsewhere. I just need to have a look. So this is pearl number one. So he's very dark, but he, as you can see, he is slightly two-tonal. And then chocolate number two is the silver chocolate. So he's silver, and then like chocolate in areas. No, what I'm going to do, Anne, let me just bring you up a second. Let me just go look over here. Oh, Kovu, hello. I didn't know you was in here. Hello, puppy. I wonder where that big old pot of pearls we've got, unless it's in here. Sorry, Anne, I'm just seeing if I can locate. Is it back there? Oh, I'm making a mess. No! Oh no! Oh, okay. I don't know where they are. It's okay, puppy. Basically, I've got a load of boxes. Do you know where I do packaging? I've got a load of pre-made boxes back there, and I've just made a cascade of boxes full. Unless they're in here, maybe. No, I'm going to shake stuff because they're in lots of pots. So if I shake it and it sounds like pearls. Is it in here? Sorry, I've got drawers everywhere, as you can imagine. One more time of looking in here. And if not, then wait, what's that? Oh, wait, I think I've just found, yay! I looked there last live, I just think I just pulled my neck. Oh, sugar. All right, let's go down. So yeah, this is what I'm on about. Look at all of these pearls, like they are full to the brim of chocolates. Okay, so, so yes, I should have a two-tonal chocolate. Let me take these ones away. And bear with me while I just have a quick look for two-tonal chocolates for you. So I think I've sorted these out previously, and one of them I'm hoping will be a more two-tonal pot. I'm hoping. Possibly that one. that one. No. Okay, let's try one of these ones first. So that's what I meant. Like, how could I misplace a massive pot of pearls? Right. Oh, so straight away, two-tonal. Oh, that one's two-tonal. So some of these do have imperfections on. Now I've put that one there because that one is definitely more tan, as you said. I think it's easier if we do it this way. So that one. Now there is a thing as given too many options here. So that one's tan as well. Sorry everyone, I've taken a little bit longer, haven't I? I just wanted to find, because I mentioned in the last live, I wanted to locate them. Right, let's show you those ones there to start with. And if they're not the correct shades, then as you saw, we've got plenty we can have a look through. So I've gone for the lighter ones with the tanny ones as well, just because that's what you said. So I'm going to give them numbers. So this one's not massively two-tonal, but he is ever so slightly two-tonal. So that's number 1. Number 2, again, very similar. Number 2. Number 3 is got like this ring, lighter ring around him. So that's number 3. Number 4 is again very like the first ones, but this one you can see more two-tonal areas. So that's number 4. Number 5 is lighter and darker. Or was you thinking like more so two-tonal? Because I don't know how sort of... Oh, so this one, let me just re-grab so you can see. Yeah, I don't know how much of a different contrast I am going to be able to find with lighter and then darker. So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Are any of those what you're looking for? Number 3 again. Okay, so this one's, it's got like a silver lighter middle. Let me just re-grab it in a different place. And again, just re-grab it in a different place. That one is perfect. So you'd like number 3. Okay. Right, now chocolate pot is going to stay where I remember it is. Because, okay. So the stripe shows, yes, of course. So I'll take one of these away. So two-tone chalk, if I put two-tone stripe showing. Perfect. Yep. So you've still got another 3 that you would like, or that you've said that you'd like to swap out. Hang on, let me hold this so I can position it where I can then hold it still for you. There we go. $3 for the crystal petal set. Okay, what sort of shade are you thinking? Midnight blue. Oh, I don't know if I've only got 2 midnight blues. I think I do have more coming in when the pearls arrive, the loose pearls. So if you wanted Midnight Blues, I could do that, just not on the live, but I would then be able to match the 3 for you off of the live when they're here. Purple wise, so we've got Cadbury Purple. The one on the photo, I can't remember. I'll log on and just have a look at the photo in a second for you. And then I'll let you know what colour they are. And if I've got them available. Are those two the same size? No, they're not. Hang on, wait. Let me show you the purple first. Are you happy? Oh, what? Apparently, no. Apparently it's going to be a pearl spilling day today. So that's the Cadbury Purple. And then let me just quickly... look what colour's on there. Well, it has, Janine. Have I... Is it on the website still? Let me just look elsewhere. Sorry, I'm going to look in my back office bit because I don't think it's still in stock. Ah, here we go. Hang on. It's sold out. Yeah, no, that's fine. Oh, no, so they're crystal pearls. Let me just double check. Yeah, they are crystal pearls on there. So I do actually have those available if you wanted to have crystal pearls. Now, obviously, with a crystal pearl, it's not a real pearl. It's a man-made pearl with, like, then a crystal coating for the colouring. So it means that they are, obviously because they're man-made, they're going to be exactly the same colour, same size. It's just, yeah, they don't come out of oysters. They are man-made with a crystal coating colouring. So it just, yeah. So you're very welcome to have crystal pearls. But I just wanted to make that clear. Are they near me? I will have a look. Just depends if it's unlocked. Let's have a look. Oh, ow. Sorry, I'm just having a look. Sorry, it's heavy. Well, so we've got the smaller ones available. Let me see if I've got the larger colour, the larger size available even. Oh, you know what I've just found, which if I show you guys, it's gonna like go straight away. Okay, so a couple of things. Let's come back. Let's see. Right, I'll leave the Cadbury Purple there. So the crystal pearls, I've got 2 different sizes which I like to use on the jewellery. This is the 8mm. Now this colour is Tahitian look crystal. So it's like this is the closest to what I can get on the website. So this is the greeny blue. Now these are obviously pre-drilled as well, because if I drill into these, I could then crack them, because obviously it's not a real pearl. So if you see holes in these ones, it's because they are pre-drilled. So yeah, this is like a greeny silver. Okay, and this is, like I said, 8mm. That's just the hole down there. Right. Now the colour which is on the website is this one. However, these are in a 6.5mm pearl. So I don't have the larger size of these at the moment. I mean, if you wanted them, I can obviously get them. It's just I don't have them available now. So that is that silvery one. And then the one I was like oohing at, because I haven't had a play with these yet because they've just arrived, is these ones, which are like an oil slick. These are 8mm. Let me hold it where the hole is so you can see. These are 8mm pearls again, and I don't have very many of these ones. Again, just because I got them in so I could have a play and see. So yeah, they are like an oil slick. Let me put 2 down and then see if you can. Oh, they look better in person than they do on the camera. So you're looking for more of the silvery ones. I'll have another quick look to see if I've got that light silver. But that silver is the one that is on there, I think, just because the light's reflecting it. Bear with me, Anne. Ooh. Oh, hang on, what's this one? Oh no, I've got a lighter silver. So, again, these are 6.5mm, so let me move these ones at the top. So those bottom ones there are the silver ones which are on the website. So they are just a slightly different shade to the darker ones. Are any of those please? Okay, so the ones that are now at the top, the oily slicky ones. Now they're not called oil slick when I purchased them, which is why I've only got a few, but yeah, so you'd like to have 3 of those on there. Do you think they're too big for the set? No, they're 8mm. So it's the flower. Let me think. The flower would be just a bit bigger, just a tiny bit. Like if I set one of these pearls in front of the flower, the spikes would come out of the sides of the pearl. So it would be only slightly bigger. So it just depends. Now I could possibly get them smaller, but it would take like 4 to 6 weeks, just because, oh look at them, just because it does take a little while with these types of deliveries. But I think that's only because it's more. Oh no, so it just fell over. Those are great. They look big on the screen. No, they are definitely. I mean, let me just double check. Yeah, they're 8mm. 8mm, my lovely. So they are 8s. Let me put that back over there. Okay, so those 3 on the crystal set. Okay, I'll take the purple away as well. And if I put a note on here, just to remind myself that they are already drilled, because they are crystal pearls. Pre-drilled. Just, not that I would then drill them on purpose, but I just don't want to be too careful. Oh, honestly, I don't know if you can see, they are gorgeous. So you can see the green, blues and purples there. Love that. So oil slick, I'm going to put them as oil slick crystal pearl. Perfect. Okay, so then we just need the colours for the other one item, which is the bracelet. Oh no, and the pendant, you're right, sorry. Keep the bag in arm's reach. I have kept it behind me. It's in the box behind me. Oh gosh, okay, so I've missed people asking for them. Let me finish with Anne and then I'll go back through and have a look for you guys. I need one for the Sassy Cat pendant. Could you possibly be used as a charm? The pendant? Possibly. Let me have a look. What colour are you thinking here? Or is there any other swaps? So it could be used as a charm. I could put a fitting on there. But it would be slightly longer because it is a slightly longer pendant. So as long as you don't mind. So it just depends on what size you like your charms to be. I personally prefer it as a pendant. If you gauge it that the pearl on there is around a 7.5 on the cat's face, so then you can gauge it from there, sort of roughly how big it is. Keep it as the pendant? Okay. So yeah, which colour would you like on there? The Pepsi blue on the Sassy Cat, okay. And then it will just be with the bracelet if there's a pearl on there that you would like. So Pepsi blue. And then the bracelet, my lovely, would you like to have a pearl on there? You've grabbed a screenshot. Okay, so I'm going to bag them up in the lines that they're in then. But you do have a question. Okay, what is your question, Anne? I'm the one who needs 3 studs to go with my simple drops. I'm the one who needs 3 studs to go with my simple drops. Okay. I'm confused, Anne. So 2 the same size and 1 smaller. Okay. 2 pierced on one side and 2 on the other side. Oh no, 3 on one side, 2 on the other side. Okay. Yeah. So you'd need like an extra, like half a stud. Yeah. Like half a set of studs, I mean. So 3 single earrings, but like 1.5 sets. Yep. Let me bring you back up so you're not just staring at me popping your pearls on here. You've got several pairs of simple drops that I'd like matching for studs. Okay, yeah. Is your question, I'm with you so far. I'm just trying to work out where the question's going to go, but I think I don't want to assume anything. And that's what you're emailing me about. Okay. Most of the simple drops in my possession for the matching purposes. Oh, so you'd like me not to ship them until you've emailed? Is that right? Let me, at a glance, log on and see if any of them are packaged. So I do have a couple packaged, a couple of orders. I don't know what's in them just from glancing at it. Okay, so if I make a note on the ones that are packaged, just to double check email. Double check email about simple drops before sending. So it won't show closed on your ends, just if they're going to be included in the same package. And then they sort of close when the box is done. So yeah, just send an email over with the order numbers. Oh no, it's fine. Like I said, the box isn't closed. It's just, for example, if you've paired 2 orders together and I've got to the one with no postage on first, that will sort of get done in the box and then pop to the side, and then when I get to the second order with the postage on, that will get done, added in the box, then the orders get closed and it gets sent, if that makes sense. So it's not closed off, it's just that it's half packaged. Basically, I can still, yeah, I've made a note, that's absolutely fine. When you email, if you can include your order numbers on there, and then that way obviously I can link your email to the correct orders. For today, if I make a note as well that you're going to email me about what you'd like on the bracelet possibly. Perfect. And you're very welcome. Thank you for the donation with your shell there as well. And that's safe up there for you. Now, I think the best way to do it with crystal pearls, guys, and that's absolutely fine. But yeah, if you just say that in the email, then of course what you'd like, then that's yeah, that's not a problem at all. But if I just make the note, it means I can start work on the rest of the order, but just means that I won't then send it until I've heard from you. Okay. So yeah, with the crystal pearls, I think the best way of doing it, just because it's slightly different to obviously pearls coming out of the oysters and grabbing them, I think it would be better if we do it as like you can ask for them on your opening kind of thing, and then it's whoever's first that way. Because if we do it putting them to the side, I think it's going to get very hectic and confusing almost. I hope that makes sense. So with the Cinderella Anne, I would have to pop a pearl, sort of take a pearl out to get you on the waiting list, if that makes sense. So I need the pearl that you're going to swap for the Cinderella, because again, I can't put everybody on the waiting list, otherwise I'll sort of have a full waiting list, and then I'll end up asking people if you still want this, and it just gets into a big thing. So if you have the pearl already, and say for example I want to swap my white for a Cinderella, I can have that down, and then you get added onto the wait list that way. So just refresh this here. The lighter peaches, bless you. But yes, that's fine. So if I just make a note here, I won't take the peach now, but if I make a note to swap one peach, light peach, for Cinderella, then that way come the morning you'll go on the list. Again, it's not going to be a long list. As soon as they arrive, everyone's going to sort of be fulfilled at the same time, so that one's not a long list to wait for. Okay, but Anne, I hope you're happy there. Right, up next then is Ilaria Boncory. Ilaria, are you here? I've got hair that's bothering me again. Can I put you for 2 oils if possible? Have your pearls from Friday. Do you know, so I'd need to know, do you know what ones you're swapping out, Charlotte, and obviously order number and bits? Ilaria, hello. Invoices for 13 jump rings paid, but there was an extra jump ring to go with the green pearl I emailed you about. Hang on, let me start again. Invoices 13 jump rings paid, but there was an extra jump ring to go with the green pearl I emailed you about, as just said. I wanted swapped for the hot pink one, so I think I need to be charged 1 extra jump ring. Done the swap, so I won't. So I need you to email me that information, because I need you to email me it with the order number and everything there, because I won't be able to. I deal with so many different, obviously, names and people and stuff. I can't retain information about each order until it's in front of me, if that makes sense, where all my notes are and everything. That's absolutely fine. It's just, you've emailed me already. Okay, then that's perfect. Do you know the order number? I can make a note against the order number now to look into your email. But yeah, I won't be able to. Instead of hot pink for the green. So it shouldn't be a problem, as long as obviously the work's not been. When was the opening? Was it Friday, or if it was pre-Friday, it's possibly been done regarding swapped pearls. Just because I haven't drilled this weekend because we had Aaron's parents over. But drilling will get done tomorrow morning with tonight's pearls. So if it was Friday, then the swap can definitely get done. $28263. Okay, so I've sent an invoice there, but you think tell you what, if I just copy and paste what you've said there into it here, and then I can double check and have a look through. Okay, so yeah, I've put that note on there, my lovely. But again, I won't know until it's all in front of me and I can do it there. No problem. Right, so you today have requested to see 1, 4, 6 and 10 of the fireballs. So let's go down. So starting in numerical order, this one is number 1. So it's quite hard to show these ones. Let me pop them. I'll pop them in the sand and sort of move it around a bit if I can get it focused. So this is number 1. I would call that the back of the pearl. Side, I'd call that the front. And then side again. So that's number 1. Number 4, I would call this the front. So this is number 4. So that's the front. Side. Back. And side. And then back to the front. Number 6, these are fireball pearls. So no, these don't come in different colours. However, they are different colours. So they are like a base rosy gold cream, but then they do have flashes of pinks and lavenders in them as well. So they don't come in like bright colours. They are all naturally coloured, but they do have flashes of colours in them. This is number 6. So that's the front there. And then the side. This one I think is Casper, because if you look, it looks like he's got like a little tail. This is the reverse side, so it does sort of go in. As you can see, it's like indented, not indented, but it has like a curvature. The other, oh no, the other side, and then the front. So that one is number 6. And then number 10 is this one. This one's definitely the front. So the ones I say is the front is where it sort of curves more in and goes like this at the back. So where it curves inwards and pushing, it pushes towards the front. Okay, so there's the top, there's the front even, side, back and side, and then back to the front. Does that help at all? That was number 10. Do you want to see any of them again? So these go on pendants. So I drill into them. I set like a, it has like little, almost like a fairy top, if you like, little spikes, if like sort of branched out, and it secures onto the top of the pendant. So just to show you number 10 again then, so okay, so they are on the website, my lovely. They don't come with an opening because obviously this is the PAL. But yeah, I hoped that helped with what you're looking for. Okay. They are pearls, yes, they're called fireball pearls. So it does kind of look like a fireball shooting because it's got the rounder top and then like the tail coming off the back. Okay. No problem, my lovely. Right, up next then today is Diane Gibb. Diane, are you here? I might have to make a note about those oily slick pearls because I've got a feeling that I should have potentially not shown them until I had more. But I've always had crystal pearls, so I suppose it's just more because they're not shown as often, they sort of get forgotten about, if you like. No, it's the type of pearl that it is. So it's just obviously you can get lots of different styles of pearls, and oysters and clams and all of that. So it's just like you've got the South Sea, the Tahitian, the one I can never remember. You've got the Okoya freshwater, the rice pearls. So you've got many different types of pearls, and see there's more than I've just stated there. The coin pearls, yeah, lots and lots of different types. Diane, hello. So Diane, you've got 2 openings and a 4 pearl oyster. Can you just confirm with your openings, are you happy with egg pops? So I'll get the 4 pearl oyster for you. Thank you, Leslie. See, when I say it, when I have it, I see it in my mind's eye. But it's one of those like never baraki. I can never say it. Barakura. Oh gosh. Happy with the pops? Perfect. Okay, are there certain colours you're hoping for? Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So let's go down. Oh, yep, Edison's as well. So, egg pop number 1. Three pearls in your first one. You have got a darker gunmetal grey, almost black there, a rose gold and a golden yolk. Egg pop number 2. 2 pearls in that one. We've got a midnight blue. And, oh, he's got a 2-tonal line on him. Where's it gone? Oh, look at him. So can you see there? He's got like a darker green line to him. Just trying to show you outside of the lights that we can see. That's quite cool. So midnight and then the green with the line. If I pop it, where's the light? Oh, there it is. So you can see that. Oh, no, it's gone too far. There it is. And then if we do your 4 pearl oyster, Diane. Lights pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Look at that one. One, 2, 3, and 4. You are quadding. Now that blue, I want to say, is it's almost like, to be fair, it looks more sea blue. It's Pepsi based, I think, but he's got that green overtone to him. So hang on, so you've got a seafoam green, actually it's a darker seafoam, so it's almost grass seafoam. Now look at this one. I mean, it's definitely Pepsi blue, but can you see it's got like a green, I mean, it does have a little imperfection on it there, if you can see. So it does have that little inclusion, but again, we can swap that. But it's got like a greeny or like a tealy tone to him. Can you see what I mean? It's like it is more of a sea bluey tone. Oh, you've then got a a brighter pinky purple and a lighter watermelon. So many colours going on today. Lynn, bless you. Thank you for the stars. I do really appreciate that. So from the top, gunmetal grey, rose gold, golden yolk, midnight blue, stripy green, seafoam green, Pepsi bluey green, pinky purple, and a lighter watermelon. Now, if I start running these through the board for you, the gunmetal is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, here's a 7.5. Rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, here's an 8. And the golden yolk is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, here's a 7.5. I'm just going to jump down to the largest. It's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, here's an 8.5. I would call that one a pinkle, yes. That pinky purple, I would call that one a pinkle. Yeah. Swap the gunmetal for pastel yellow, and then you'd like the pastel yellow on the bracelet. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you this pastel yellow first, just to double check it's not too much of a light shade for you. Is that too light, or is that okay? So we're going to have yellow on the jewellery. Yes, of course you can. No, you're not. It's not a pest at all. It's why I've asked the question, just because the pastels, they can be quite light. I mean, I've gone for a lighter lemon, and then let's get a slightly brighter lemon as well. I have gone for a slightly smaller size, just because I personally think it looks better on the item that you've requested. However, again, if you prefer a larger one, that's not a problem, but that's what I've gone for 6.5s there. So if we number them 1, 2 and 3, so that one is a pastel lemon. This one's a light, no, that one's a pastel yellow. This one's a light lemon, so it's very similar, but it is just a bit brighter. And then this one's a brighter lemon, just so you can see the differences there. So 1, 2 or 3. Number 2, perfect. So number 2 on the jewellery. And then with your other pearls here, are you happy with those, or are there any other swaps that you would like to do at all? Swap the yolk yellow and the rose gold. The pink, not the pinky purple, yes. So 3 there. I'm just going to pop them to the side until we've swapped in the colours, and that just helps me keep track of how many more we've got to swap. So yeah, which ones would you like to add in? Going to ask for a set and a half like Ilaria did. Okay, yeah, that's absolutely fine. So when it with that, I just charge you for one set and then literally half a set, so it's not a problem. Red, yeah, would you like cranberry or burgundy red? So cranberry red is like this. Okay. And burgundy red is like this. Burgundy, brilliant. So let me just take that one. So you're looking for 3 the same sort of size and shade. And then you'd like them on, so you have 3 single studs, so set and a half of studs. Is that all correct? Chocolate bronze instead? That's absolutely fine. Oh, it's just slightly harder to match these, just because, as you saw, there are so many different shades of chocolate. Oh, they're quite cool. Let me show you what you think to these. Let me just get a third. They're slightly two-tonal, all of them. Yeah, the 4 pearl oysters are only available with the piece of jewellery at the moment. I'm actually thinking when I get the delivery, I'll pop them on the website as a buy on your own as well. Just when I then, obviously, when the delivery's here, I'll then definitely have loads. I mean, I do have quite a few, but I don't want to put them on and then for them all to sell out and then not have it as that add-on section. So I can do that, but not until the delivery's here. I think they are. Let me double check. So number 1 is a 7. Number 2 is a 7. And number 3 is a 7. Would you be happy with 7s? Or did you want smaller 6.5? Yeah, happy with those? Brilliant. Okay, so it will just be with the other ones here. Are you happy with these ones? Oh, pop the others on lobster fittings. Of course. Let me bring you back up. On lobster. Okay, so the invoice will all be on the same invoice. That will get sent across for you tomorrow. I was trying to work out what day we're on. We'll get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. Diane, I hope you're happy with everything there. No, that's absolutely fine. Honestly, absolutely fine. But I hope you're happy with today, my lovely. I completely understand if you're here and you've booked in, and then if you have to go for any reason, it's understandable. And especially you let me know which is the best case scenario. But however, if you're also not here when I call you, you then get added onto the next live anyway. So either way, it's not an issue. Okay, Charlotte, and bless you, Diane. So with the oil slicks, though, because they are pre-drilled, they are for, obviously they're going to have the holes in them. So they are for the jewellery, basically, just because, yeah, they do. I could get them with no holes if you are looking to have them in, like, cages and stuff. But they are, because the ones I've got at the moment are only pre-drilled. Just because, again, I can't drill them. I don't have the correct drill bit for it. And I'm not comfortable drilling them ones. Right, up next today is Irene Vasquez. Irene, are you here? Yeah, they can go on lobster fittings. It's just like I said, just because they've got the hole in. So any jewellery or fittings which require the pearl to be drilled, then yes. So lobster fitting would be fine. Or even just a pin cap, which is the cheapest fitting. A pin cap would be fine. Irene, hello, my lovely. Irene, you have got one opening altogether. Can you just confirm, are you happy with an egg pop? What I'm going to do is I'm going to print this off and then I'll do an updated order list as well. So if anybody has ordered, you'll be able to see whereabouts you are on the list. Not a problem, Charlotte. You've emailed a loyalty card as well. Okay, let me have a look. Sorry, I went through earlier. I thought I saw loyalty cards. So if I've missed that, I do apologise. When did you? Let me search your email. That might be better. When did you email it? Oh, on Friday. It's just come up, my lovely. I'm not sure why that didn't show up before, but that's perfect. So 2 openings altogether. Sorry, came up straight away when I searched. There we go. So 2 egg pops. And, oh, both the same colour. Now, the colouring of the eggs don't mean anything to what's inside them. I always say it's just, I sometimes like to describe what's coming out. So, are there certain colours that you're hoping for, Irene? Good luck, my lovely. Egg pop number 1. Four pals in your first one. You've got a gorgeous, brighter pink. A bridal white. Now this white is a slightly funky shape here. So he's slightly elongated, he's not fully round. So of course if we're not happy with that, we can swap it for you at the end. You've got a golden yolk and a forest green. He is a slightly brighter forest green as well, which are quite beautiful when they flash like that. Egg pop number 2. 4 pearls in that one as well. So I'll do another golden yolk, which I'll pop straight beneath here. You've got a rose gold, a dark, now that does have a chocolate undertone. I don't know if you can see that, but he is extremely dark chocolate. And then that new sort of lighter green. Now this one is slightly two-tonal, so he's brighter there, lighter there. So if I move it around like so, you can see slightly two-tonal with that pastel green. Irene, 8 pearls altogether. What do you think to these? If you're happy with these, then they are of course yours. I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. If not happy, then we can swap them for colours of your choice. So the pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The first golden yolk is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the forest green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Dark chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The second golden yolk is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. You've got one from last time. Yes, that's this one here. So if you would like this one, let me know which one you'd like to swap out for him. The next live, Chloe, yes, of course. So that would be Tuesday evening, I believe. Swap the pink for that one at the bottom there. Yeah. The swapped one on a pin cap. Yeah. And the light green on the charm. Okie dokie. And then with the rest of these here, are you happy with these, or are there any that you'd like to swap at all? The wonky white to Shelley, as she loves odd pearls. Oh, bless you. Yes, of course I can. So that can get added to Shelley's got an open order. It'll get automatically added onto there for her. One of the golden yellows for a bright watermelon. Let me see what I can do, actually. Let me have a look over here first. That's quite a bright watermelon. Oh, is that blood orange? Yeah, it's more blood orange. So how about that one there, that the first one I popped in? The rest you're happy with as your loose pearls. Brilliant. So the invoice for the pin cap, that will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address on the order form, Irene. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely, and of course with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Right. Sorry, let me just do this updated order list and then we will carry on. There is, before checkout, there is a section to add the discount code. Irene, you're very, very welcome. Okay, let me just print this one because it's got a charm on it for Wednesday and then we are good to go. Sorry for the wait, guys. So yeah, we are live this Wednesday. This week we're live Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, because Wednesday is the July monthly charm deal. I can't wait to show you what last month, so June's one was, which was obviously the one we're on now. I love it. I hope everyone who has got it loves it. But yeah, so that's going to be the opening for... That is on Wednesday. Nope. Oh, it's just taken me a moment, sorry. There we go, this is the one. Love, love, love it. I do as well. So yeah, that will get shown this week for those who didn't have it. So then you can see what it was and you know what we're all talking about. Okay, sorry if I didn't print that now, then I may have not included it and then that wouldn't be good. So yes, you did. Yes, Charlotte, that's absolutely fine. It won't be sent out until the other ones, but yeah, that's not a problem at all. And I hope you have an amazing birthday. So up next is Julie Crowther. Julie, are you here? Here is the order list. Sorry if I missed any comments then. I wasn't looking at the comments then, so sorry if I missed anything. Julie, hello. Happy with the egg pop? Perfect. I'm sorry if I was confusing when I emailed Julie, but yeah, hopefully you understood. So yeah, it was my fault the first time. So let's dive in here. Is there anything in particular that you're hoping for? Let's go down. And good luck. £3 in your egg pop here. Oh, brighter summery colours. You've got a creamy white, a blood orange and a golden yolk. Golden yolk seems to be the colour of the night so far today, doesn't it? It's come out quite a few times here. What do you think to these three? So a creamy white, a blood orange and a golden yolk. If you're happy with these, then they are all yours. And I'll need to know which one you would like on the jewellery. If you're not happy, that's absolutely fine. We can then swap them for colours of your choice. And I'll just need to know, of course, again, which one then you'd like on the jewellery. So if I run these through the board, the creamy white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, here's a 7.5. Blood orange is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, here's a 7. And the yolk, golden yolk, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. Swap the white for a rose gold and swap the middle for a green. Okay, so rose gold and a green and then rose gold on the jewellery. Perfect. What do you think? Oh, a sea green, not a problem. Yes, happy with those? Perfect, Julie. So rose gold on there. Then you're happy with the other two as your loose pals. Oh, no, that bag's got a hole in it there. I cannot use that. There we go, that one's better. So if I bring you back up again. Julie, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. I've just thought, I really hope the oysters are here for Wednesday. If not, we still will do the monthly charm deal on Wednesday, but if anybody would then prefer to wait until the oysters arrive, I will send out emails and ask that question, but I will still go live on Wednesday. But hopefully we'll wait and see. But yeah, I will definitely go live even if they're not here for the egg pops, with the option to potentially wait if you would like to. And if you do wait, I'll possibly, if there's enough people, I'll do another Wednesday, so it's not on a normal live. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Up next then today is Lynn Lynch. Lynn, are you here? Lynn, hello, hello, hello. Lynn, you've got 3 openings altogether. Which 3, no, sorry, can you confirm, are you happy with egg pops? I am on autopilot. Sometimes with my, when I ask what you want, like oyster or egg pop, it does go on autopilot, yeah, so I apologise. Egg pops are fine. Okay, so are there certain colours that you're hoping for? 1, 2 and 3. Let's go down. Egg pop number 1. Four pals in your first one. You have got a blood orange, a blurple, golden yolk, and that pinky purple pinkle. Blood orange, blurple, golden yolk, and a pinkle. Egg pop number 2. Four pearls in that one. Again, another golden yolk. They are, like I said, it seems to be the colour of the night's night. I'm just trying to get it focused in. There we go. So, and then a lighter yellow, so lighter yolk, golden yolk. Again, this one's more raspberry than blood orange. I don't know if you can see the difference there, but there is that slight change. And then you've got this dark forest green. Now this isn't a bright green, but we can still see that green flash there. And then your last egg pop. Three pearls in that one. You've got a dove grey, a blood orange, and a green. Is it a pickle? It's a pickle. What do you think to all of these, Lynn? So from the top, blood orange, blurple, yolk, golden yolk, pinkle. Is more raspberry-ish, but next to the blood oranges it sort of looks very, very similar. Lighter yolk, golden yolk, forest green. Then the blood orange again, dove grey and a pickle. If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you'd like on your jewellery. Of course, if you're not happy, we can swap them for colours of your choice. So, blood orange number 1, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Golden yolk is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the pinkle is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The raspberry-ish one is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The lighter yolk is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the golden yolk is not a 5, not a 5.5, thank you, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Forest green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Swap the blood oranges and the yolk yellows for greens. Yes, so is it the golden yolk, or would you like to include the lighter yellow as well? And would you like to include that more raspberry-ish one, but it is very, very similar? So yeah, do you want to include those two to swap as well? Greens do I currently have? Let me get a selection for you. So we've got lighter apple, brighter apple, yep, perfect. So you're looking for 4, but I'm just gonna a tidal, a forest, and then what do we have over here? One of those, which is very similar, but it's that lighter one. And do I have a pickle? I don't think I've got a pickle in there. So those 5 to choose from. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Oh, there was a sea green. Again, I need to put the label on because it's only on the side. I always forget. 1 sea green left as well. Again, if that sea green then goes, they are in the pearls that are arriving. We're going to have like an influx of colours as soon as it's all here. So let's number these again. So this is a lighter, very pastel-esque apple green, then an apple green number 2, a tidal green number 3, forest green number 4, that new sort of pastel-y number 5, and then the sea green is number 6. Which 4 would you like? Two, 4, 5 and 6. So take away the very light apple and the tidal green. Okay. So I've just sort of haphazardly put them at the top there, just into. So let me line your greens up at the bottom. Actually, I like doing this, where your colours can sort of merge. So they're all the greens you've got. Oh, if it can focus, hang on. There we go. So then I'll need to know which ones would you like on your jewellery, Lynn, and of course if there's any other swaps you'd like to do. If you're going to pick the greens for the jewellery, I'm going to number them again this time just so I don't get it wrong. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Or of course you've got the blurple, the pinky purple, the raspberry lighter yolk and the dove grey. Pinkle on the butterfly, yes. And green number 3 on the bracelet. Okie dokie. And then your loose pearls here, are you happy with those, or are there any other swaps that you would like to do? No, we're not fully booked. If you would like to order, I can add you on for today. We do only have egg pops available though, so please only obviously keep that in mind. Invoice for hoop fittings on the blurple and the green number 1. Yeah. Okay. The 2 last greens the same size and colour. Colour wise, this one's slightly brighter. So they are forest greens, but yeah, just this one just has a brighter tone to him. Size wise, I'll measure them now, but yeah, I mean, there they do look the same, but overall that one is slightly brighter. So number 1, it's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7, and the slightly runaway darker one, it's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. Okay, so he's not a 7, he's a 7.5. So there is that slight difference there. Yes, we are out of oysters at the moment. They are on the way. And I don't want to give a timeline just because of what happened the last time you guys knew we was out of oysters. But yeah, very soon. Yes, of course. I'll measure those ones. So I've matched the brighter one. So the original brighter one was a 7, wasn't it? Yeah. And that one that I've added in is a 7. Okay, so hang on, before I take that darker one away, these two are the same shade and size. Are you happy with those? And you'd like to be invoiced for simple studs with them. Okay. Brilliant, my lovely. Okay. So then with your rest of your pearls here, are you happy with those? The rest as your loose pearls, and we're happy with the colours, Lynn. That's perfect. Pop those in there. Let me bring you back up again. Lynn, your invoice will also get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. No, you're very, very welcome. Right, up next then today is Molly Zucknick. Molly, are you here? Shirley, bless you. Thank you for the stars. That's very, very kind of you. Molly, hello, 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 hello. Molly, can you just confirm, are you happy with egg pops as well? You've got 2 openings altogether. So before I dive in, just confirm for me. Egg pops are fine. Okay, so mixing up, and again, to the same colour there. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Molly, good luck. So egg pop number 1. Three pearls in here. You have got an amber, a blood orange, and a pinkle, which is that pink with that purple. So it's a base pink with the purple overtone. So amber, blood orange, and pinkle. Egg pop number 2. Four pearls in that one. We've got that gorgeous brighter green. I think it's a pickle. A lemon yellow. Another, oh, that one's even deeper blood orange. And then a bridal white. Molly, what do you think to these? So going through again, you've got the amber, blood orange and pickle, lemon yellow, a brighter blood orange, and then a bridal white. So I'll need to know which 2 you would like on your jewellery, and as you know, if there's any that you'd like to swap, then we can definitely do that for you as well. If I run them through the board for you, the amber is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, here's a 7. The first blood orange is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, here's a 7. And the pinkle is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, here's a 7.5. Pickle is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, here's a 7. The lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, is an 8.5. Second blood orange is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, here's an 8. And the bridal white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, here's a 7.5. Talia, I would agree with you there. I think that the ambers aren't like, I think that they're nicer in person than what they show on the camera. I do think that they're underestimated colour-wise as it comes through on the camera. But I'm glad that you're happy with the amber. But yeah, I definitely agree there. No, you don't have to have pearls on that item. So yeah, if you would prefer to keep the jewellery no pearls and the pearls loose, that's absolutely fine. So no, you don't have to have pearls on there if you don't want to. I automatically do obviously think and ask if you'd like pearls on there, but yeah, if it doesn't require it, then you can choose not to. That's absolutely fine. Jewellery, no pearls. One of the blood oranges for a midnight blue, yes. Oh, the white and one of the blood oranges, yes. Now the midnight blues, these two are not the same. Like one's brighter, one's slightly darker. So were you looking for matching, or are you happy with these two? Again, I do have them when they're this colour coming in, so it shouldn't be too long of a wait if you did want matching. It just one's a lot darker than the other. But if you're happy with those, then you can definitely have them, so it's up to you. Matching midnight blues, so you're happy to potentially wait. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to take these two out, and then if I make a note that we're going to swap, for example, these two instead for matching midnight blues, and then that way you can get them, because we have to wait for a match anyway, so you can get two of the ones coming in being the same size and shade. And then midnight blues on the pin caps as well as the rest of these, is that right? Yeah, perfect. Like I said, it will be this week that it's here, so it's not a long wait at all. Okay, I've got that down for you. So no pearls on the jewellery, but then you'd like to be invoiced for all of them on pin caps, including the midnight blue swaps. Your invoice will get sent across tomorrow for you to the email address on the order form. I will include the midnight blues on the invoice tomorrow, but like I said, they will sort of get made a couple of days after these ones. But again, you shouldn't hopefully see the difference in the delivery regarding that. So, Molly, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Oh, jump rings. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought it was pin caps. That's not a problem, just making that note to change. Jump rings. That's fine. Good job I read that out then. Ooh, although once I sent the invoice you would have seen, so. But yeah, jump rings on them, that's fine. Yes, it should be here, Lynn. But yeah, they are. So there is a slight wait on that, but TARDIS again, they should be here this week, so it shouldn't be too long of a wait. No, that's fine, Molly, and bless you. You're very welcome. Up next then today is Diane Haspel. Diane, are you here? Diane, hello. Egg pops are fine and donate the shell from your oyster. Diane, you are ready, and of course that's not a problem. So you've got 2 egg pops and a 4-pearl oyster. Yeah. So 2 egg pops. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for overall? And starting with this one here, good luck. 4 pearls in your first one. We've got a blood orange. Again, it's gorgeous, brighter tones. These are deeper than a watermelon, brighter and more orangey than a raspberry. So I'm just getting it focused for you. And not quite a red, but they are sort of on that going towards red tone. You've got that lighter pastel-y green, a dark gunmetal. He does have a hint of chocolate to him, but base gunmetal, and then a blurple, so mix between blue and purple. So blood orange, pastel green, gunmetal chocolate, and a blurple. Egg pop number 2. 3 pearls in that one. It's a pickle green, so slightly different greens that I love that colour combination together. A golden yolk and a midnight blue. Okay, so they're your pearls from the egg pop. If we then move through to your 4 pearl oyster. Double pop there. There's your mother of pearl. There we go, and we are quadding. Let's just dry these up. Okay, and if I just go through these colours as well for you then. So from your oyster, we've got a creamy white, a dove grey, a denim blue, and a rose gold. So from the top again, blood orange, pastel green, gunmetal chocolate, and a blurple. Pickle green, then golden yolk, a midnight blue, then a creamy white, a dove grey, a denim blue, and a rose gold. What do you think with these pearls here, Diane? If you're happy, then again, I'll need to know which colours you would like where. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So if I start running them through the board for you, and then just shout out, let me know when you know. I have a pink in my swap pot. Can you have that one? So the brighter pink, is it that one there? And if so, which one would you like to swap for that? So I'm going to start with measuring the largest ones. So the denim is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, it's an 8.5. The rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Golden yolk is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Was he an 8.5? No, sorry, he was an 8. He was an 8. The other two 8.5s, that one's an 8. Okay, so you would like the pink. Brilliant. Which colour would you like to swap out for that pink? The gunmetal for the pink. Brilliant. The pink on the surfboard, you can. And then with your other one, do you know which colour you'd like on there, or are there any swaps or anything that you'd like to do? So I'm going to continue measuring them, and then again just shout out when you know. So blood orange at the top is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. The pastel green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Pickle green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The yolk was an 8, then the midnight is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Creamy white is not a 5, he's a runaway. Not a 5.5, he's a 6. And the dove grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, he's a 6. And then the last two were 8.5s. Swap the yolk yellow, the white and the dove grey. Yes, of course. Which 3 would you like to add in? Sorry, I've buried these pearls slightly then when I measured them. So let me just replace them. There we go. Cadbury purple, periwinkle and a magenta. You can indeed. So periwinkle, magenta and a Cadbury purple. Okay, those ones there. If they're not the correct shade, like if you'd like any others shades or anything, do let me know and I can change that for you. Cadbury purple on the other charm. Okay. And then your loose pearls here, what do we think to these? Are you happy with these or are there any others? All the rest, you're happy with the colours here as your loose pearls. Brilliant, Diane. Let me pop these in here for you. Did I bring the camera up? I did. Okay. Perfect. Diane then, my lovely, I hope that you will be happy with everything once it arrives. And I've just popped that up there for you. You're very, very welcome. Up next then is Shannon Kolker. Shannon, are you here? Pearl sticky chains. Yes. Obviously, with that pearl, obviously a keychain can get banged around, can get knocked around. So if it's the kind of one where it's like a bag charm almost, I feel like that is safer, if you like, than against your keys. However, yes, it can, especially if you've got like on a lobster fitting, you can just clip it on and off of rings and stuff that you may already have, or charms or anything like that. I also do a swivel latch hook key ring as well, which has got like 5 larger links you can clip charms and pearls on, and then it's got the swivel latch hook at the top, so then it's like a little key ring like this, and then you can attach the additions on. So I do have that. But yeah, with lobster fittings, you can clip them on. Shannon, hello, hello, hello. Shannon, you've got 3 openings and a 4 pearl oyster. So again, can you just confirm, are you happy with the 3 openings to be egg pops? If I get the 4 pearl oyster for you. Oh, I will say, stinky oysters are still available. So even though we've got no normal oysters, the stinky oysters are still there. It's just I won't open those on the live. So no one has to wait for the stinky oyster. They're separate oysters. Egg pops are great, Shannon. Okay, so I said 3, didn't I? So 1, 2, and oh, you've got 2 faces. I don't know, I can't turn it around, but would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells with the 4 pearl oyster? And overall, are there any colours you're hoping for? So Shannon, good luck. Egg pop number 1. Three pearls in your first one. Blood oranges seem to be taking over the top point for the golden yolks today, so it's coming out quite a few times there. A bright pink and a lemon yellow. So blood orange, bright pink and lemon yellow from your first egg pop. Egg pop number 2. Four pearls in that one. You have got a golden peach, a lavender, a midnight blue, and oh, it is more watermelony. So he's very close to the blood orange, but he's not quite. So he is more watermelon. Also, he's not fully round. He's slightly funky shaped there. The last egg pop. Three pearls in that one. You've got a dove grey, a golden yolk, and a, oh, it's like a chocolatey grape. Yeah, chocolatey grape purple. Shannon, what do you think to all of these? So from the top, blood orange, bright pink, lemon yellow, golden peach, lavender, midnight blue, watermelon, dove grey, golden yellow, and a chocolatey grape purple. Let's do your 4 pearl oyster. Light pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Oh, 1, 2, 3, and 4. One did run down the front there, so I'll grab that in a second. There's no more in that one. So those opening oysters and pearls at home, as you can see, every time I open pearls from the oyster, I sort of dry them off and I sort of pinch them, if you like, and really make sure that I've rubbed them. So I know, was it somebody said earlier about what could be on the pearl? So if you then let that dry, then that's when it doesn't come off with the rub. You have to sort of buff it off slightly. But you'll always see that I sort of do almost pinch the pearls to dry them off and to sort of take that initial, whatever, do you know what I mean, initial coat, so if you like, off there. I do then buff them off after the live, but buff them, like clean them off, but I do that straight away every time, if that then helps anybody who's opening oysters at home. So you've got a bridal white, a denim blue, a seafoam green, and a bright pink. Not as bright as the top one, but a brighter pink. What do you think to all of these? If you're happy with these, Shannon, I'll need to know which ones you would like where. Of course, if there's any swaps that you'd like to do, we can do that for you as well. If I start running these through the board for you, the blood orange at the top is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The bright pink, hot pink, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Lemon yellow is a runaway, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, he is a 6. Golden peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Lavender is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Can you have two of the oil slickish ones? So the crystal pearls for the earrings, yes. Which two would you like to swap out for those? So I'm just placing it where the hole is down so you can see the pearls. So if I just move it like that, you can see the different colours. The yolk and the dove grey. Okie dokie. So I'm going to take them out the sand again, but just so you can see those ones there on the jewellery, on the earrings. So those who missed it earlier, if I just go around one to show you, again, if I just grab it where the hole is so you can see fully around the pearl. Perfect. And then with your other item, which colour would you like on there? I got up to the midnight blue. So midnight blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Chocolatey grape is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Bridal white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Denim blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Seafoam green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the bright pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Yeah, they are, you do have to keep, so they are man-made pearls. So yeah, those oily, slicky ones, those ones are, I call them crystal pearls because they are a man-made pearl with like a crystal coating colour. But these pearls are real pearls. They are cultured pearls, but yeah, those ones are crystal pearls, so they are man-made. So as long as, obviously, you know that, and obviously I'd always say that as well, just to be completely transparent with everything. But as long as you know that and you're happy, then that's not a problem. So yellow on the charm, brilliant. And then the rest of your pearls here, Shannon, are you happy with these colours, or are there any others that you'd like to swap at all? Lobster fitting on the large pink. Yes. And then you're happy with the rest of them as your loose pearls. Perfect, Shannon. Let me pop these in here as well. Okay, Shannon, I hope you're happy with that. Where's the... Sorry, my mouse got lost then. Your invoice for the lobster fitting will get sent across for you over the weekend to the email address on the order form. I've just realised I need to make a note just to remind myself that those pearls are pre-drilled. Again, when I go to drill them, I'll see, because I can tell the difference. I think when you see them, because they're so pristine, obviously with the man-made pearls, like I said before, they're exact same size. I mean, the oil slicks are slightly different with the colours just because obviously they are two-tonal, but the other ones, they're exact same colour. So you can sort of tell that they are perfect, whereas normal pearls, they have, no matter what, are going to have those tiny flaws. Even if they're not visible straight away, like if you look long enough, you may see something which is slightly off. So you will be able to sort of see that, but if I just make a note to say that they are pre-drilled, just so I have that there. So yeah, I pop those up there. Shannon, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. Perfect. Yeah, they're that kind of, so yeah, they are man-made, which means there's not going to be, or there shouldn't be any flaws. If there is a flaw, then that's not one. I'll just change it for a different one, but I haven't seen one with a flaw as of yet. Right, up next today is Carrie Bully. Carrie, are you here? Happy with egg pops, donate the shells or oysters. Sorry everyone, it's a big opening. No, don't need to be sorry. That's fine. I'm just counting the oysters and egg pops though, so just bear with me a second. Okay, so 11 egg pops, 5 4-pearl oysters. Is that what you've got? 4 oysters. See, I've got it down as 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it is 5. Yeah, 11 pops, 5 4-pearl oysters. Okay, let me come back. Good luck. So we're going to start with the egg pops, then we'll do the oysters afterwards. Regarding the sand, I may have to take some out of the sand to then open up the oysters, and then we can sort of bring them back at the end and I can sort of stridge them slightly closer together. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, I may have to remove some just when we do the oysters. No, that's fine, my lovely. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And then 11 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. Oh, the last 3 are all purple. So if we go down, I have just sort of put them at the back there, so I don't know which ones came out first or anything. Carrie, good luck. Egg pop number 1. 2 pearls in your first egg pop. Now I am going to start all the way over here, just in hopes that we do have enough room. So an amber and a midnight blue. Now it is a darker midnight blue, but we can definitely see the blue there. Obviously at the end, if you'd like a colour order, I can do that for you. or we're happy to keep them as they are, that's fine, but let me know at the end and I can do that. Egg pop number 2. Oh, look at that colour combination. 2 pals in that one. A periwinkle, I'm going to make a row of 4, and a icy blue. Only measure the largest and smallest, and you would like a colour order at the end. Okie dokie. Your next egg pop. Oh, 2 pearls in that one. A bright pink and a chocolate. Four pearls in that one. So another chocolatey pearl, a watermelon, an autumn peach, and a blurple. Your next egg pop. Four pearls in that one as well. Oh, I remember making this one. I thought it was gorgeous with the dark colours. So you've got a darker burgundy red, a chocolate, a forest green, and a TARDIS blue. Now I made this one ages ago. I've just been waiting for it to come out. So I know that there isn't TARDIS blues at the moment. But yeah, I remember this one just because normally the egg pops, as you can see, have brighter colours in, but I just thought, you know what, we'll throw in a dark one. Throw that in there. Your next egg pop. 4 pearls in that one. Another burgundy red, slightly brighter than the first. A blood orange, so you can definitely see the difference between the blood orange and the watermelon. A creamy white, and it's a pickle green. Possibly might be able to fit another row down there. Your next egg pop. 4 pearls in that one. A darker silver bells, and another watermelon. You can again see the slight difference with the blood orange there. An amber and a blurple. So mix between blue and purple. Your next egg pop. 3 pearls in that one. We're going to start a new line over here now. So you've got a snow white, an lavender, and a darker chocolate. So that chocolate's slightly darker than the others. Again, if we're doing a colour order at the end, you're going to see all the sort of similar colours near each other. Your next egg pop. 4 pearls in that one. We've got that new sort of lighter pastel green, a pickle green, a pinkle, so mixed between pink and purple. So again, it does have that slight purpley tone. I don't have a different pink in here to show you against, but yeah, it does have that slight purple overtone. And then a bridal white. Your next egg pop. 3 pearls in that one. It's a pickle, another pickle green, another pinkle, again pinky with that purpley overtone, and then a lilac purple. And then the last egg pop. 4 pearls in that one. A lighter coral. Another wine pickle, it's a pickle. A snow white and a dark gunmetal chocolate. Okay, so these are all from your egg pops. Now, because we're going to do a colour order, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move these over and up just slightly, just to make room for the oysters. Because we're doing a colour order, I can then just sort of take them all out at the end anyway. So I've got a little bit of room there now for the oysters. So 5 4-pearl oysters. Oyster number 1. Lights pop there. Oh, okay, so I've sort of split it came off in 2 halves here. So if we have a squidge there, there's no pearls on that side. We've got 1 runaway, and then I can see some in here. Oh, let's just move that out of the way. Yep, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you are, of course, quadding. So I'm going to go size order when just putting these in here at the moment. But again, because we're doing colour order, they're all going to be mixed up afterwards. So you've got a dove grey, a darker lilac. It's not quite the light bright lavender shades. No, you've only got the one lavender. So it is more of a darker lilac shade. A pinky rose gold, and then a larger... Oh, so when I opened it, I thought I saw a flash of blue, but I'm not seeing blue there. So he's more of a gunmetal, almost black there. Oyster number 2. Lights pop there. There's your mother of pearl. There's no more in that one. So we are, of course, quadding. We have got a denim blue, a darker rose gold, a creamy white, and a that is a lilac and like a silvery lilac. So I know it does look more silver on the camera, but he's definitely, where's the silver? So he's definitely got that purple tone. So yeah, here's a silvery lilac. Your next oyster. Lights pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Oh wow. There's no more in that one. Quadding. In here you have got a raspberry, which again, it's getting really hard to focus just because there's not a blank space for the camera to focus on to start with. So raspberries next to the watermelon. As you can see, the raspberry is definitely more pinky in tone. Again, a rose gold, slightly darker rose gold there. A golden peach, which is a really bright, deep golden peach. And then a grass green. 2 more oysters to go. So moving on to your next one. Light pop there. Oh, that one opened up a lot easier. There's your mother of pearl. All quite larger greens in this, no, not green, sorry, it's because I was looking at that grass green. All larger pearls in this one. There's not a green in here. It was literally just because I was looking at that grass green that just came out. I mean, that dark one might have a flash of green in him actually. So this one's the smallest of the ones that have just come out. No, I'm going to say he's more of a gunmetal. Then you've got this more snitch gold there. It's like a golden yolky snitchy gold. A blurple, which is 2-tonal, so lighter and darker blurple. Let's move that up a bit. And then a rose gold. And then we've got one more oyster to go, which I might be able to squeeze down there. And then we'll go through all of the colours again for you, Carrie. Lights pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And there's no more in that one. Oh, I was there a couple of weeks ago, Ilaria. I hope you had a great day. So you have got a seafoam green, a Pepsi blue, a lighter pinky raspberry, I think, and then a bridal white. Okay, so if I zoom out here are all of your pearls. Oh my wow. Okay, so happy with the colour order. I don't know if that's going to be wide enough. Let's put the swapped pearls from today in this, and then this is just so the pearls can be spread out a bit more. Just going to have a sip of my tea quickly, and then we will do this for you. Then I'll measure the largest and smallest as well. Okay. Oh. And then Carrie, once we've done this, if you'd like to decide now which colours you'd like where, that's perfect. Any swaps you'd like to do, we can do that as well. If you prefer to, you can take screenshots once I've colour ordered them, and then email me your choices across, any swaps across as well. So either option's fine. So it's up to you, whatever you'd like to do. Okay. So it may take me a minute, and I may do some editing as I go. But I'm going to start with darker ones at the top, then we'll go lighter as we go down. Okay. So starting with a darker gunmetal. And a second. That one does have like a hint of blue in him, so I'll do that one in. Actually, let's pop him in. So No, I am going to say that's definitely got the blue. So then if we go into the darker silver bells and then a dark chocolate, and then moving into your other chocolates that we've got. So chocolate 1, 2, 3 and 4. From there, let's go into burgundies. So let's do your black cherry, or the darker burgundy red, I should say, the brighter burgundy red. Then it will go blood orange and watermelons. Then we'll go into, I mean really there we should go into the pinks, but I kind of want to do, let's just do that. Let's go into the raspberry, then the bright pink, the lighter pink, and then let's swap those pinks around. Then we'll do the pinkles. Yeah, I've missed, I think I should have done the, but we'll do them at the end with the rose golds. So from the pinks and the pinkles, then let's do the lilac. So that really light silvery lilac. Like I said, it has got purple in. Then the normal lilac, is that more blue or lilac? Then you've got lavender, and then we've got a blurple, another blurple, and then a darker blurple. Then from the blurples, let's go straight to the blues, I think. So Midnight, then Tardis, then Pepsi, Icy, and Periwinkle. And then I think that's a purple, but I think it works well after the periwinkle, so I am going to leave it there. Then we'll go into the greens. However, we'll go into from the lighter green. Actually, no, let's do Dove Grey there, because that works nicely. Then actually into the, I kind of want to go into the whites after the Dove Grey. So let's go the whites and creamy ones. And then we'll go rose golds into that sort of gold and the golden peach, into autumn peach, 2 ambers, and then we can do forest green, grass green. Oh, I've missed a denim blue. Oh, okay, denim blue is going to have to be at the end next to the sea foam. Also, that one needs to be there. So it'll have to go sea foam, and then that one at the end is a denim blue. But yeah, I've messed it up. So, so the one at the bottom, yeah, if I show you, zoom on that first, that is a denim blue at the end, but I've put it in the wrong place. So here we go. What do you think to all of these carry? If you're happy with these, they are yours. If not, we can swap them. I haven't done the whites in a colour order though. The whites are sort of just in a line. So the brighter ones are sort of in the middle there. If you would like me to sort of mix those around and have a play, that's fine. I just sort of saw whites and thought line. Oh, okay, so swap 2 chocolates for the crystal oil slicks to go on in the... So with the crystal oil slick, with the cage, it's got the hole in it. So it may then, obviously, it's meant to, because obviously it's got the hole, it's more suited for the jewellery with the drilled, the set items even. Let's do this though. So swap 2 chocolates for 2 crystal ones. One for the bracelet. Swap 2 whites for matching burgundies. For one of the earrings. Okay, we'll hold this up to show you in a second. Swap a pickle to match the bright chocolate on the other earrings. So swap a pickle for one of the brighter chocolates. And blurple matching for the other earrings. So these 2 blurples, are you happy with those 2, or would you prefer, so if I put them next to each other, actually, yeah, because the TARDIS is there, so these 2, are you happy with those 2? So there's the oily slick crystal pearls, there is the burgundy reds, and yeah, are you happy with those blurples? And these chocolates up here. Are we happy? Yeah, so this is the sort of swaps. So chocolate, blurple, I haven't swapped if you're happy with those, reds, and then oily slicks. You're happy with the blurples? Okay. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go through measure the large ones in a second. Don't worry, I haven't forgot. 1 and 1. Okay, so it will just be so that's all your jewellery items then. You were very on it, bless you, Carrie, with your jewellery items. Are there any other swaps or anything you'd like to do? I am going to go through and measure them though, and then I will hold them up so you can see them closer again. So starting with the largest, the front row, this dark gunmetal-y black. It's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not a 8. He's an 8.5. Second row, this lighter raspberries, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Then I think this blurple here is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Middle row is quite medium in size. Second row is this one that keeps catching my eye. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And the grass green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. So largest is an 8.5. Blue on the end is not a 5.5. He's a 6. The seafoam green is not a 5, not a 5.5. He's a 6. That dove grey in there is not a 5, not a 5.5. He's a 6. Okay, so can you keep the grass green, one pickle, and the darker lavendery one, this one? So these three you'd like to keep loose. Okay. It's really hard. So I've kept those three there. If you want me to pop them back again, I can. So do you want me to zoom in on like each section? So just sort of say, look, we've got these 2 rows, and then these rows, for example. Oh, swap any duplicates out for colours I don't have, and then jump rings them all. Okay, so first of all then you'd like to keep these 3 as loose pearls. So let me take those out completely. So gunmetals then, you do have, so I would say on the top row, if I just move these closer together, the only reoccurring colours are so you've got the dark gunmetal, this, actually no, you've got, that one's more a silvery chocolate, dark chocolate and a bronze. So I would say that one, and then the rest are all different. Is that okay for the top row? If we do it row by row, what I'm going to do is all the loose ones I'm going to pop in here, then I know how many at the end to add back in, because otherwise if I put them to the side I'm going to get myself confused. So if I move these ones up, because we're happy with those, and then from the burgundies, are you happy with those being 2 different shades? So I'd say this one's darker burgundy, that one's a brighter burgundy. I personally would say they're different. However, if you would prefer them to be one swapped out, let me know. Then you've got the blood orange and a watermelon. I would say that that watermelon is a double. You've then got a raspberry, which is different. Bright pink, and then these 2. Again, it depends on how different you'd like to go. So these 2 are different, in my opinion. So let me take that blood orange down there. So if you see, I'm not there. These 2, let me pause a second. Are you happy with those being different, or are they too close in colour? Yes, they're good. Okay, so then, sorry, I'll bring you back up. You've got 2 of the pinkles. So does that mean you'd like to take one out? I'm going to pop it to the side. However, let me know if you don't want to take that one out. And then you've got the light silvery lilac, lavender blurple, then dove grey, lighter purple, periwinkle, icy blue, Pepsi blue, TARDIS blue, and then midnight blue. So that row is all singular. So just need to know about this one. Do you want to keep this one, or is this one to swap out? Because you do have a pinkle there. It's up to you. Just before I move on again, just doing it in stints so we don't get confused. So I'm going to leave it there a second. Now you've got a snow white. This is where it gets a bridal white, a cream white. I'd say a light rose gold, possibly take these two out. Give the pinkle to Mackenzie Johnson. Oh, bless you. Yes, of course I can. So Mackenzie, I think possibly if you can pop me an email over so we can get information to get that sent out to you. Or if you do have an open order, you don't need to do anything. That will automatically get added to that for you. So yeah, take out these two, I think. And then you do sort of go slightly darker rose gold and then darker rose gold again. So what I've done, you two stay there please. What I've done here is got snow white, bridal white, then creamy white, and then we're going into rose gold 1, 2, 3. Are you happy that they're all different enough, or are these too close together? If these are too close together, that's absolutely fine. It's just up to you. Mackenzie, oh bless you, that's not a problem then. If not, then just pop me an email over just so we can arrange getting it sent out for you. Swap out the lighter one. So this one, is that right? So you're left with those 5 instead? Or was it the one along? This one and the one along. Okay, perfect. So this one and this one. So then you've got a snow white, a bridal white, and then we go into the rose golds there. So those 4 there. Then you've got the lighter snitchy gold and the golden peach, an autumn peach, and then an amber. Then you've got another amber, so I'll take that one out. We've then got the forest green and a pickle green, and you've got 2 pickle greens, so I'll pop that one down there. The pastely green, seafoam green, and a denim blue. So if you're happy, are all of these to start with okay to keep, or if there's any there that you'd like to swap? And then I'll show you what I've taken out as well. So we've taken out these ones, and then I'll count those up in a minute for different colours to add in. But just let me know with this here to start with, are you happy with that? Or if I've missed anything, if you'd like to change anything. For example, if those peachy golds are too close together or anything like that. Okay, so you'd like to swap these ones for colours you don't have, and then jump ring these ones or the colours I add in as well. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pearls to add in. So if we have a look, go through. So you don't have any yellows, so we could do a sunshine yellow. Colours I add in as well. Okay, so sunshine yellow. And we could do like a yolk yellow, so then we've covered, so I've got a lighter yolk yellow, so then it's, or even a golden yolk if you'd like to have a, actually should we do a golden yolk? Just because don't have that. Then you don't have a cranberry red. You've got that. Then let's go over here. So you've got that red. We've got Cadbury purple. You don't have a coral actually. Let me see if this is different enough coral wise. Oh, apple green. Yep, I'll add an apple green. I mean, that's very similar to the raspberry pink, so I don't want to go... Well, that one's quite different. Let me have a look for an apple green as well. Here. So if I put that apple green just under those actually, so you can see. I mean, that's very, let me see if there's a slightly darker shade just so it's slightly different to the, that pastel-y one. Because the pastel is like more of a pastel-y apple. How about that one? Yes, there we go. We do have a periwinkle up here, so we don't want to double up. Oh, we don't have like a blush pink. How many is that? Let me have a look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Smurf Blue or Cinderella. I mean, if you want to go on the waiting list for when the Cinderellas come in, I can do that for you. If not, I've got really light Smurf Blues, like this one. So it just depends on... So the ones down... So yeah, that Smurf Blue there. If you prefer to wait for the Cinderella, that should be here the next couple of days. So yeah, I can do that for you instead. Sorry, I'm just going to get focused. So what I've added in, now please let me know if you'd prefer to swap any of these. You've got Sunshine Yellow, Golden Yolk, Apple, Cadbury Purple, Coral, Cranberry Red, Blush Pink, and the Denim Blue. How close is it to the denim? So there it is to the denim there. So yeah, it is quite close. Also, it's sort of in between these as well. So possibly wait for a Cinderella if you prefer that darker one. The only other thing is this pink is lighter than these ones, so it is a different shade, but I don't know if it's too close. And this one here, I'm just showing you, it is completely different to all of these. But again, if it's not different enough, what do you think to those? And of course, if you're not happy with any of the ones that we've picked there, there's still others we can go for. So we can go for like a silver grape purple, maybe a tidal green, magenta, and look through. I can just look through, keep looking through. What do you think though? I can't do sea green just because that we had the last one taken earlier, but again, if you would like sea green, that should be here in the next couple of days, so I can do that for you as well. Blush pink's slightly too close, of course, and the Smurf blue's too close. Okay, so are you happy with the other 6? Let's take those. Trying to think of some which are completely different. Let's go for the... Oh, do we have any dark purples that you don't have? Oh, one like that. Oh, that might be too close to the Cadbury. Let me show you. I can get you a great purple to look at as well. So I've got this one. I don't know if that's going to be... So it's like a purple black cherry. So it's like a base black cherry, but it's got a purple overtone. So that's it next to the Cadbury purple. And then where's the reds? That's it next to the reds and the chocolate. So yeah, it's like a black cherry with a purpley overtone. Love that one. Okay. And then shall I show you a silver grape as well, even though obviously we've just picked that purpley one. So let me see. Maybe like a lighter purple. Where's the purple? Maybe like this one. Yeah, that one's different. Let me show you this one. So here's it's like a silver grape purple. So next to the darks and the purples, it's a different sort of tone. It's silver grape, so it's showing you next to the reds as well. So it's not like any of the purples you've got up there. And then purples down here, if I pop it there, it is different there as well. So is that too close? I suppose it's different, but it's still, it depends on how many of each shades we're going for. Yeah? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just to confirm then, you're happy with all of these. So the ones we've added in down here and the rest of them, and you'd like them on, was it jump rings? Sorry, Carrie, if you could just confirm. Was it pin caps, Jackie? Yeah. Oh, it was jump rings. Okay, so we're happy with all of those, but then we're keeping, if I just make a note actually to say keep these loose, then I definitely won't grab those. Keep as loose. Okay, Carrie, I've got that all down for you. On jump rings. So if I just count these now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Sorry, I always have to count twice just to make sure I don't get it wrong. Okay, let's bring you back up. I might pop these in twos. Might be okay in one bag. Let's see. Carrie, my lovely, the invoice that will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address on the order form. Just bear with me a second while I pop all of these in here. Got such a rainbow of colours. It's going to look gorgeous. Okay, Carrie, thank you for the donations of your shells as well. I hope you're going to be happy with everything once it arrives there, Carrie. Yeah, perfect. That's safe up there for you. Yes, it was 11 pearl oysters. I didn't even count to know how many we had in the end. That's kind of perfect timing that the microphone ran out then. Carrie, please don't feel like you have to do that. It's very, very kind. Thank you for the stars. Oh, and Carol, hello, hello, hello. Carol, you have got, and you're happy with egg pops, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4 openings altogether. Carol, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go down. I just need to move the camera over. I think I've knocked it, or it's slightly funky. There we go. So, Carol, egg pop number 1. Good luck. Two pearls in that one, and you've got the lighter pastel green colour, the new one that's out and about at the moment, and a dove grey. So pastel green and dove grey. Number 2. Please do, Carrie. I bet it will be stunning. Three pearls in that one. You've got an even lighter apple green, a blood orange, and a midnight blue. Your next egg pop. 4 pearls in that one. You've got a silver bells, a pinkle, so mix between the pinky purple, a yolk yellow, slightly funky shape with that one, and a blurple. So you've got 2, 3, and 4 at the moment. And then your last egg pop. 3 pearls in that one. Cinderella blue, first one of the night, I think. Cinderella blue, a candy floss pink, so we can see the difference between the pinkle now because it's got that purpley overtone, and another blurple. So pastel green, dove grey, light apple green, blood orange, midnight blue, silver bells, pinkle, yolk yellow and a blurple, Cinderella blue, candy floss pink, and another blurple. Carol, what do you think to all of these? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. If you're not happy, I can of course swap them for colours of your choice. If I start running them through the board for you, the lighter green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Dove grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Lighter green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the blood orange is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Midnight blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Silver bells is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Your pinkle is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The yolky yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. Cinderella blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Candy pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And your blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he is a 7.5. Pastely green, so the first green on the horseshoe. Pinkle on the donut. Yeah. Yes, you've got the ladybird charm and the peace and daisies charm. So ladybird charm and peace and daisies charm. Does that help? Do you know which ones you would like wear, Carol? swap the 2 Blurples, one for a burgundy. And then one for a lemon yellow as well. Okay, so is it the burgundy on the ladybird and then the lemon yellow on the daisy? And there they are there, if you're happy with those. Yes, brilliant. And then the rest of the pearls here, are you happy with these? Or are there any other colours that you'd like to swap at all, Carol? Are you happy with these, or are there any other changes you would like to do? So, are you happy with these, or are there any others you would like to swap at all? Yeah, there'll be a waiting list for both of them. The Cinderella Blue will be a lot faster, but the mint green, there will be a little bit of a waiting list on there. So as long as you're happy to wait, Carol, that's not a problem. So swap the blood orange and the dove grey for one Cinderella and one mint green. Perfect. Like I said, Cinderella will get done quite straight away. Mint green, there will be a little bit of a wait. I don't know if it's on here. Oh, I don't think I've got it on this one yet. I need to oh no, it is on here. I need to update this though. I think I've been fulfilling some and haven't updated it, so yeah, I do need to go through and do that. So then the rest of these here, are you happy with these? Are there any others that you'd like to swap at all? Happy to wait for the colours, brilliant. And then you're happy with these as they are, is that right? Just going to bring you back up. Yes, brilliant, Carol. Well, let me pop these in here for you. And Carol, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. So pop that on there. And then that's safe up there for you. So again, I hope you'll be happy with everything, my lovely. And that, I believe, is the end of the order list for today. Let me just refresh this here. Yes, so we're going to be live again on Tuesday evening. So if you'd like to join us for Tuesday, we'll be live for around 8 p.m. And then we're live on Wednesday as well for the monthly charm deal, and then back to normal Friday and Sunday as well. I hope you will have a brilliant start to your week and Monday mornings, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.